What's going on, guys? So the 3 weeks are almost up, but good news, I have an extension. Still have a couple more weeks, about 2 or 3 more weeks to get even leaner. Right now weighing at 184. My goal now is probably to get down to 175 to come in extra lean for this photo shoot. I'll show you guys what's been happening so far with the progress. Alright guys, so that's it for right now. Let's see how I look in 2 or 3 more weeks. Wheat pasta with ground beef. Mexican blend, 4 different types of cheeses. Mozzarella cheese. And 6 cheese ragu sauce. Oh. And ricotta cheese. Awesome cheat meal. Should definitely try it. Alright guys, so what I like to do once a week, at least towards the weekend, is do a pretty much calisthenic workout. A full body workout, working out all the body parts. Also working out on some weak points that I feel that I have. I start off here doing pull-ups in different variations, wide, close grip, underhand, overhand grips, working out all different angles here of the back. When you guys do the wide pull-ups, that really focuses more on the rhomboid muscles, which are the middle muscles in your back. If you guys are trying to get your back a little bit wider, you will have to do more of the close grip pull-ups. That works out more of the lats, more of the wings, to give you a broader back. When you guys do the underhand variation grip, that also involves more of the bicep there. So it's very important to do different variations of the pull-ups. Works out all different angles. So here I'm working out my rear delts. This is a modified version of the bent over lateral raises, which do work out the rear delts. I stated before in a video that I feel that the back of the shoulder doesn't really get that much work. The front shoulder usually gets the most work due to doing bench presses and shoulder presses, stuff like that, but the side and the rear delt really don't get as much work. So I'm just doing here some extra exercises here to hit that part. Try to make my shoulders a little bit more even. Doing it here on the cable machine. The cable machine is good because it provides constant tension on both the positive and the negative part if you do it the right way. Someone with weak shoulders, I would recommend this exercise. This exercise here is very dangerous, so I wouldn't recommend this unless you guys have a spotter. If you guys do want to try it, this is the reverse bench press on the flat bench. Flat bench is usually for overall chest development, usually the middle of the chest. The chest is split into 3 parts, upper, middle, and lower chest. But doing it here in this reverse grip actually works out more of the upper chest, and I found that my upper chest has been increasing more doing these exercises here. This is probably the last exercise that I will be doing with weight training on this day. Like I said, I usually do mostly body weights, but I try to work out some of my weak points on this day as well. This exercise here is dips for the lower pecs. Dips can be used for the triceps or for the chest depending on your positioning. My position right here, tucking my chin into my chest and leaning as forward as possible, is working overall chest, but mostly the lower chest. So this is a very good exercise to do to hit the lower pecs. Now here we have the traditional dips where you stand as straight as possible and you go up and down parallel about 90 degrees and come all the way up. This fully works out all the heads of the triceps. This is a very important exercise to do for overall tricep development. After you get comfortable doing them with your own body weight, you could increase in weight as well. But like I said, today is only body weight exercises. Okay, this exercise here is called burpees. I do 50 burpees on this day. This exercise is very, very hard. It's good for conditioning, for cardio, burns tons of calories, gives you some muscle gains as well as also burning body fat. Very good exercise. On the way down, you do a push-up, you spring back up, and you jump up as high as possible. And then go back right back down to the push-up position, non-stop. As many as you can do. Your goal should be to do about 50. Once you can do 50 without stopping, then you increase it. Try to go for 100. Here I'm doing just body weight squats. I try to do 50, 25 narrow shoulder width apart, and then 25 with my legs wide stance. That way I get all the angles of the legs. This is also burns a lot of calories doing squats. If you try to do them with the right form, pressure on the heel, not on the toes because you'll tilt over, and try to keep your back as straight as possible. Also, you want to go as low as possible. That way you incorporate the whole leg, all the leg muscles. Very good exercise and burns a lot of calories. Here I'm doing 50 push-ups. I do a slight variation. I do come from a martial arts background as well, so I'm used to doing them on my knuckles here to strengthen up the wrist and the hands and the knuckles itself for punching. But you guys could do them if not on the knuckles, just on your regular push-up positions. Up and down. Try to concentrate on going as low as possible and also controlling the movement all the way up. These, apart from the burpees, are probably one of the hardest exercises of this day. These are walking lunges. This works out the whole leg, quadriceps, the hamstrings, especially the glutes if you guys do it wide enough. This exercise is good for females as well that would like to work out their glutes and their legs. The main focus is here is when you step forward, you want to put pressure on that heel and concentrate on the knee that's coming down. With your upper body, you want to lean your weight all the way back so that you're in a very straight position. If you put pressure towards your knee and you have knee problems, it's going to hurt and you're not going to be able to get a very effective workout. After that, I do it backwards. Backward lunges as well are also hard. Same rules apply. Pressure on the heel, concentrate on the knee that's coming down, and put all your weight towards your back leg so that you are straight in position.
Go. Keep on.
Here I'm doing some side lunges, works out the inner part of the thigh and also the outer part, depending on where you're putting the pressure as you're going side to side. Like I said, this is my day of doing a full body workout. I've pretty much have done chest, biceps, triceps, worked out all my legs, my glutes. Abs are about to come. It's a very good day. Long workout, but is a full body workout. It's burning a lot of calories. These here are leg raises. It's a variation. Normal leg raises, people usually go all the way up, but that tends to work out your legs more. Doing it the way that I'm doing it, about a foot up and coming back down controlled, not touching the floor, up and down, really puts tension on the lower abs. So it's very good to do it this way. Right here, I try to do 60 reps. Your goal is to do 60 reps non-stop. Obviously, you probably won't be able to do it right off the bat, but if you could do 15, stop, take a couple of seconds of rest and continue, it's very, very good exercise for the lower abs. And especially if you guys have weak abs, this will definitely strengthen them up. Very good exercise. Okay, what we have here is just some good old-fashioned sit-ups. Hands on the temple here. You do not want to put them behind your head because that will cause neck problems and you might injure yourself. Putting them on your temple ensures that you're just coming up with your abs. Constant tension up, control the movement down, keep your legs completely straight and on the floor. If you can't keep them on the floor, try to have someone hold it or put your legs under somewhere. Doing these side twists here, work out the obliques, the side of your abs. Works out the love handles, the rows, all that stuff there. Something very important to keep in mind though, guys, you could do as many ab exercises that you want in the world. You could spend your whole life doing them and you will never ever see your abs unless you have the proper nutrition. 70% of any fitness goal out there is proper nutrition. Doesn't matter if you want to lose weight, if you want to bulk up and get muscular, get in shape, anything. It's the nutrition, 70% of it. For more information, contact me. Go to my website, www.fitnesswithflex.com. I provide a consultation program where I customize workouts and customize meal plans per individuals. Right here, we're doing a plank. A plank is just to see how long you can remain in this position. Only your elbows and your toes are touching the floor. Your whole body is elevated off the floor. This puts a lot of stress on your abdominals. Here we're also doing a plank, but for the obliques now. Same thing, a lot of tension on the abdominals. Gives you a lot of endurance, and if you have weak abs, I definitely recommend you guys to do this. Your goal is to hold it for as long as possible. If you guys can hold it for 3 minutes, that's very, very good. So try to hold it as long as possible and you'll definitely see an increase in your abs. An increase in your abs and ab strength. As you guys can see here, the abs are coming in, they're getting crisper, more rip. These exercises are actually working and the meal plans are also working here. I'm definitely way leaner than 3 weeks ago when I was 195. I'm about 184 here, I believe it was, or 185. More detail everywhere, holding way less body fat. Good improvement so far. Still got 3 more weeks, so let's see how much more shredded I could get. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, visit my site, www.fitnesswithflex.com. Follow me on facebook.com/fitnesswithflex, Instagram @fitnesswithflex, Twitter at FitWithFlex.